Hey man, it's Asagram, your mentor in masculinity, back again with another video to help you improve, grow, and increase as a man. But here's what I need you to do first. I need you to hit that thumbs up and pound that subscribe button for me. Make sure you're plugged in and connected to everything that drops. I got some amazing content to help you grow and develop as a man, along with some other cool stuff on the channel, some music, some worship, so on and so forth. I would love for you to be a part. I have a way for you to get in touch with me, to text with me. I have a free Warrior Room Discord chat. If you would like to text with me, I would love to communicate with you. Join the free Discord. You can find that link in the description. We also have a free Facebook group, a free Facebook community where we're inspiring one another. I'll drop some stuff in there, some inspiring content in there that we're sharing from across the internet. Also, if you know you need somebody to walk with you, I would love that opportunity to mentor you. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/Asagram. Let's get into it. Because honestly, I want to talk to you, man to man. You got to stop making excuses. It's time to stop that habit of excuse making, whether it be for yourself, for others, your circumstances, and it's going to require your own self-awareness. It's going to require a commitment to taking responsibility. And I want to help you do that. I want to help you break the cycle of making excuses and justifying bad behavior over and over again, leading to failure and negative cycles. Because I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, but you can do anything. And anything is possible with God, man. You can do this. You can become better. And if you haven't believed it before, I want you to believe it now. Because number one, if you're going to stop making excuses, you got to own your own actions. Stop blaming external factors. Instead of saying, I didn't have time, admit I didn't prioritize it. Acknowledge your role in situations rather than shifting the blame and pass the buck from that person to that person. It was your mama's fault, daddy's fault, your cousin's fault, your brother's fault, your manager at work's fault. No, take responsibility, own your actions. Number two, you got to start challenging your own excuses. When you catch yourself making an excuse, ask yourself, is this really true? Is this really true? Or am I just avoiding accountability? Am I avoiding taking responsibility because it feels better? You got to start reframing situations. Instead of saying, I can't, you got to realize you just presently struggle with. Ask yourself, how can I accomplish it? How can I do it? Because you can do it. You can do it. I know it may not always feel like it. I know you may not believe it, but you can do it. And that's why, number three, you got to recognize fear versus reality. Excuses are often just a mask for fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of discomfort. Sometimes they arise because you're too comfortable. You've got to accept that discomfort is a part of growth and learn how to push through it. Because as a man, there are going to come times where you got to push through it and excuses will not be accepted anymore. So you got to learn, you got to push through the discomfort. You can push through it. You have that strength in you. Even when you don't feel it, you have the strength to do things you would blow your mind. And this is why you got to understand you won't always feel motivated. So number four, prioritize discipline over motivation. Motivation is temporary. Discipline keeps you going. You got to create habits and systems to help you follow through, even when you don't feel like it. I don't always feel like creating content. I don't always feel like working out. I don't always feel like praying. I don't always feel like reading my Bible, but your feelings aren't always perfectly aligned with the truth. Sometimes you'll feel things you shouldn't. You've got to learn how to process what you feel and respond correctly to it. Don't just ignore it and stuff it down because you feel like nobody cares. Somebody cares. So if you can, talk to somebody about what you feel, express it, but don't be bound by it. Don't think that everything you feel is immediately the truth. Learn how to confront feelings with truth and prioritize discipline over motivation. Harness the motivation. When something motivates you, somebody motivates you. I hope this video is motivating you. Harness that motivation and start taking the necessary actions. Start setting clear and realistic goals. Number five, start setting those goals. Vague goals lead to vague excuses. Instead of, oh, I want to get fit. Make the goal, I'll work out 3 times a week. Break the big goals down into small, manageable steps. Smaller goals. And that's how you get to the big one. You're going to look up and you're going to be right where you wanted to be after a while if you do this. Because number 6, you got to hold yourself accountable. Tell someone what these goals are and ask them to check in on you and be honest. Keep a journal, track your progress, and identify patterns of excuse making. You see, when you start writing things down, tracking things, looking at things that can be measured and quantified, when you start looking at things that you can easily see, or look at your screen time on your phone, you can see that you're spending too much time doing nothing. You got to hold yourself accountable and stop making, I don't have time. Yes, you do. You spend it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, but you don't have to do that. You can spend it reading and working on accomplishing your goals, but you got to hold yourself accountable first. And stop seeking perfection. Number 7, stop seeking perfection. Excuses can often come from the fear of not doing something perfectly, or not doing something like someone else is doing, or not living like other people are living. Stop trying to be perfect and just be perfectly you. Done is better than perfect. You just got to get started. I don't always feel like I make the perfect video, but I'd rather get it done so I can help you all and inspire you all to do what it is God has put in you to do and what God has called you to do, because that's what God has called me to do. So I'd rather do it than wait to feel like it's all perfect, because sometimes it's just not perfect to you. So it's better that you get it done instead of hesitating and procrastinating. Start taking immediate action. Number 8, take immediate action. The longer you wait, the easier it is to justify not doing something at all. If you catch yourself making an excuse, take one small action immediately. You were going to McDonald's, you were making an excuse as to why you were eating wrong. Catch yourself and go get a salad. Go get groceries. Go cook something, because the same time it took you to drive to that wrong restaurant and eat in a way that's causing you to feel sick and to feel messed up in your gut or in your stomach or in your body, the time you can take to do something positive, take immediate action. You catch yourself thinking wrong, start praying. So you got to take immediate action. Take immediate action. And then you got to surround yourself with other action takers. That's number 9. Stop being around people who just wish about it, and start being around people who are about what they say they're about. Being around people who make things happen will push you to do the same. That's why I created our men's community and our mentorship community, because our guys are pushing, they're warriors, working to become better, working to deal with their deficiencies and become better for their future. And I believe that you're a warrior. There's a warrior on the inside of you that I'm talking to. I'm calling you into that place, because you can be better. We all can be better. And I want to help you be better. So you got to surround yourself with action takers. Limit time with people who enable or validate your excuses. Get out of your echo chamber of people that make you feel like, oh, it's all right. It's okay. Sometimes it'll be your own family. Sometimes it'll be the people you love the most. That's why you got to get around people who will challenge you and say, oh, no, that's not acceptable. That's not good. You got to improve. You got to do better. You got to stop making excuses. But the first thing, one of the most important things, you got to change how you talk to yourself. I don't like how you talk to my bro. I don't like how you talk to you. Instead of saying I can't and I'm not, say I am and I will. I will do it. I am doing it. I can do it. I am. What are you? You're a son of God. You're strong. You have ability that will blow people's mind. Instead of saying, I don't have time, say I will make time for what matters. Because, hey man, at the end of the day, excuses will keep you stuck, but action moves you forward. And with God's help, I believe you can take any action to move you purposely in the direction of what He has promised you. And I would love to see you do that. I hope this video has blessed you. I hope it's inspired you. If you want more in-depth teaching, training, development, so you can be mentored, so you can become quicker who you're supposed to be, and working on all these different areas, I have a solution for you. I launched a mentorship, David's army. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/AsaGraham and sign up for a mentorship tier so that I can personally help you navigate your journey of becoming a better man every day. Let's do it together. I would love that opportunity. If not, there's a bunch of free content. We have free groups that you can join as well. And I would love for you to be a part of the movement. My prayer for you is always be blessed. Stay strong.